CEO and founder. It's called Aleta. Is that right, Matt?
That's correct.
It's a technology consulting firm that's helping automate companies through artificial intelligence. So where's America on this, Matt? Are we curious or are we fearful?
As usual, America's split on this issue. Some people are super excited. Some people are super scared. I for one, am an optimist, but I look at any new technology trend, and there's going to be positives and negatives. There's going to be winners and losers. The thing about AI is it's a really exciting new technology that can do a lot to help humanity. And if we don't protect ourselves, there's a lot of downside to it as well. And so I think people need to get much more educated on it because it's here to stay and it's moving really fast.
Yeah, it really is. I'm just wondering, though, is there any way, the answer is no, but is there any way to actually put information in that is unbiased?
Humans have bias, so what you have to do is understand where the information is coming from that's training the model. In fact, the European Union recently passed some laws that any AI model, any company that's using, actually has to publish where their sources are coming from. In fact, you've got some models recently that were pointing at Reddit. You're just pulling random people's posts and using that as information. It's kind of like garbage in, garbage out.
Yeah.
So I do feel like the models need to be transparent about what information was used to train them so that you know what you're getting when you interact with one.
What's the most popular, ChatGPT?
ChatGPT by far. You got others trying to play catch up, like there's Claude from Anthropic and there's Gemini from Google. That's one that's been in the news, having a lot of problems. But Chat is the most popular one. It's the one Microsoft invested in. It's the one that you can kind of license privately. And at Aleta, that's what we do is we help our clients really identify what are the business opportunities and which AIs and how should they use them to solve their business problems.
Okay, so give me a typical business client of yours, Matt Rosen.
Yeah, we're working with an accounting firm right now that's it's hard to hire accountants, so they're looking to use AI just to automate basic tasks that are kind of boring for people. I mean, you think about when you're buying or selling a company, you just want to make sure you have all the forms there. There's a lot of data you got to go through, and just to say, hey, is the company we're buying, if it's did they file their S election, and finding that form and making sure it's there. So just searching vast amounts of documents that would take a human, a week to do, AI can do in seconds. And so I think really we're going to see AI come into play. There's really three big categories. We look at automating tasks, analyzing huge amounts of information and synthesizing it and giving insights, or creating new content.
Fascinating.
And so there's a
said it's moving fast. I mean, how fast? Where will we be in 10 years, Matt?
10 years is tough. I think in 3 years you're going to have super powerful models. I mean, heck, just a year ago, the models couldn't synthesize both text and video all into one. So you can literally go to ChatGPT and say, hey, draw me a picture of I'm in Cape Cod, an angry lobster guarding a restaurant. It'll really quickly create you an image. It couldn't do that a year ago. So it's going to be hard to track how quick it's going to keep up. What I'm excited about personally is next time you change an address, you tell AI to go and do it, and it does that for you. That's pretty amazing. What you probably don't want to do is upload your Social Security and bank account numbers. You want to keep that stuff private. I would never put that near AI. But I think there's going to be a lot of opportunity across many different industries. I think it's going to help us, create new drugs, detect cancers earlier. I'm really excited about applications like that it's going to do for healthcare.
All right, so for the average human, how can we learn more about AI, artificial intelligence? What do we read? What do we go to? How do we know?
There's a lot of different sources. What I do is go to OpenAI and sign up for a free ChatGPT account and just play with it. Don't put anything personal data in there. That's a good way to do it. Google's also got some free tools you can go out. There's a great course section on LinkedIn that introduces AI, and all of those are free resources. You can even have a ChatGPT app on your phone. I use it and ask it questions all the time. A practical use for you, if you're having trouble coming up with a story, ask it, and it'll give you 19 bad ideas and one good one.
That's great. Yeah, it's amazing. Matt Rosen, Aleta is the company. How can people connect with you?
Yeah, people can find me at www.aleta, that's ALLATA.com. We've got a website out there with the Contact Us form. You can also connect with me. You look for Matt Rosen Aleta on LinkedIn. I'd love to hear from you and if there's any questions we can answer for you. So thank you very much for having me on the show this morning.
Great having you, Matt. Have a great rest of your day. Matt Rosen on the Tapman's Towing phone line, ESPN 93.5.